I've always wanted to paint a small village nestled in a peaceful little valley, and most of the time I think they look better in the wintertime, but I actually had the idea of a church steeple against a dark backdrop with the sunlight hitting it, and you know, I thought to add some sparkle to it, the fall would really brighten up the valley a lot, and it was actually inspired from a small little Italian village in the Alps from one of my grandpa's puzzles. So I just got started with this idea and just went with it, and you know, I just worked in a lot of different elements, you know, the sunset, the mist rising up from the valley, you know, and I especially like the idea of a river winding through the valley, you know, just to make a perfect valley. And I thought it gave a neat ribbon of light reflecting the light of the sky. And I'm a big fan of bridges and pathways, and so I just thought it would add a special level of interest and make it really inviting with the path, and you just sort of leads your eye up into the village. And then I asked for some opinions on it after I got the basic framework of it done, and I almost unanimously had everybody tell me it needs some life to it. And I'm real bad about wanting to clutter up my paintings with all these tiny little details, and sometimes I can get a bit carried away. But I thought that is the perfect excuse for me to be able to put in a lot of little details. So I started with the carriage, and just to give it some life, you know, just to make it look like people live there. And then I put in the horses and the pasture, and then, you know, second carriage, and then I put in the tractor with the bales of hay. And one thing I like to do is give, you know, whenever I'm painting a town like this, I would just want to give each person or each house its own story. You know, you can just think that this is an old model of John Deere tractor, and he's not had it very long, but it's his pride and joy, and he just finished baling the hay and is stepping in for maybe a bite of dinner before he goes out and finishes before dark. Or you know, the couple has just come back from the Wednesday night service, or they're having to run back home and get the kids before they go to the Wednesday night service. You know, little bitty things. You can see this horse, you're coming down the path, this horse has turned up to look at you. You know, he stopped grazing for a minute, and he's eyeing you over, and you know, within a couple minutes he'll be back down eating again. But then you've got your flowers giving you the last good show before winter sets in. I've seen a lot of these flowers that are usually summer flowers hold on till late fall, and then finally give way after the first frost. But with the colors of flowers and autumn, and then a sunset, just seemed to be a perfect combination for a beautiful painting. And I hope you enjoy this painting as much as I enjoyed painting it, and I hope you find out that all the little stories and all the life that it does have to it. And you know, I've wanted for a long time to be able to paint a peaceful valley like this and be able to title it after one of my favorite gospel hymns, Peace in the Valley. And I don't know if you've ever heard the hymn, but if you ever do, the description of it is just perfect for this painting. And so it's my hope and prayer that you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it.